Good morning, Rebels, and welcome back to my life. It's the very last day of 2014 here in balmy Sunland, where it is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, or 0 degrees Celsius for you international types. It actually snowed here yesterday, for realsies. Not enough to stick on the ground, but yeah, that's a thing. Also, for some of you international types, it's already 2015, so yeah, the west coast of the United States is one of the last places to catch up with the rest of you. So now's when we look back at what we did this year, and what did we do? Well, we did quite a lot, actually. This year, 853 people subscribed to this YouTube channel, which took it over 1,000 subscribers, and I celebrated that in a video, and that just continues to astound me. Thank you for being one of my first 1,000. During that time, I posted 315 YouTube videos when you include the storytelling podcast and my initial videos of Garrett's games and Vlog a Novel, which of course have moved to their own separate channels. But actually, speaking of those other channels, on Vlog a Novel I posted 57 videos, and on Garrett's games I've posted 24, so that brings the total to 396 videos. Wait, no, it's more, because I've also posted 43 episodes of the We Make Movies Film Geeks podcast on the We Make Movies channel, and 7 videos on the Nuts and Bolts series on the Sterling and Stone YouTube channel. So in total, that's 446 videos, or 1.22 videos every single day of 2014. Boy, I hate to call myself out, but you know what they say, you can have quality or quantity, but not both. All told, my videos got more than 73,000 views and more than 470,000 minutes of playtime. That's over 7,800 hours, or 326 straight days of watching by y'all. I would be very bored if I watched myself for 326 days straight, so your patience with this is amazing. Rebels liked my videos more than 3,000 times and disliked them more than 500 times. Although, to give myself a fair shake, 75% of those dislikes are on my Gamergate videos, and they're not coming from Rebels. But thanks for the ad dollars, you douche trolls! And most importantly, Rebels left more than 5,000 comments on my videos, which really is the most important statistic to me. I would rather put out a video with 10 views and 10 comments than a video with 1,000 views and only 1 comment. But 5,000 comments is more than 13 comments every single day in 2014, and I know I haven't been able to respond to every single one of them, but I do my best, and you will never know how important it is to me that you guys actually give me some feedback and let me know what you think. But what about the main gig, the big money maker that really isn't making big money yet? I'm talking about my writing. This year, in order, I published Wyrmspire, Rebel Yell, and Nightblade, plus 4 episodes of Mystic that haven't made it to print yet, and the short story Unsaid. That's 500,000 words, or more than 1,200 pages of print books this year. Now, while that sounds impressive, and let's face it, it is. This actually is where I've fallen down the most in 2014. 500,000 words may sound impressive, but in 2013 I published 750,000 words. And while book sales are much better this year than they were last year, more than double in fact, I'm still not where I need to be, and I can't help but feel like I'd be much further along if I'd kept up a consistent and productive writing schedule throughout the whole year. Now, most of that slacking off came from Rebel Yell, which took me about 6 months to write as opposed to my usual 1 or 2 month for a book. And honestly, I can't regret that, because it's still my favorite book I've ever written. And Vlog a Novel has helped my productivity immensely, and continuing that into the new year, I think I'm gonna beat 1,000,000 words. I think! Also this year, I did my first book-to-film adaptation of my own work, turning that short story Unsaid that I mentioned into a short film, which will be released in mid-January. I'm very excited about that. Wow, when you look back on it all in one big clump, it kind of seems like I did a lot of stuff this year. But none of it, and I know this sounds like a cliche, but I do mean it sincerely, none of it would be possible without you guys. Without you, no one would watch the videos, no one would read the books. I'd have to go back to a 9-to-5 job, and while it's come close to that a couple of times, you guys have always pulled me out of it at the last second and kept me on my feet. So, and again, like, I mean this sincerely, I am so grateful to you guys for watching these admittedly stupid videos and reading the admittedly stupid words that I scribble down and shoot out there. You guys are awesome. Tonight, we'll all be celebrating the new year in our own way, or maybe you already have, but when the clock strikes midnight here in Los Angeles, I will be raising a glass to you, my rebels. I won't be kissing you, though. That's for my wife. Also, there's too many of you, and you don't live in my house, which is probably a good thing. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next year. I'm excited. Bye.